Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Gemini, September 27, 2022. With Venus and Neptune in opposition early today, it can be hard to arrive at conclusions about your feelings or problems getting closure on a matter. Responses can be ambiguous, but you're also possibly hedging and avoiding things with this transit, muddying the waters. Aim to dream, be inspired, and create, but be cautious with your practical affairs. It's not easy to follow a routine or deal with routine matters temporarily. Distractions are likely, and disorganization can make you feel lost or behind. Aim to draw upon patience and let go of unhealthy expectations. Tomorrow, a new moon will occur in your sign, and it makes sense to wind down and find ways to reflect and rest today. Yet another murky day is upon you. Today, a scandal could emerge, perhaps even a secret or a whisper from an enemy. Someone may have it out to gossip or talk badly about you. As Venus in your solar 12th house of secrets clashes with Neptune, you'll sense disappointment and embarrassment may be disguised within every shadow. Do your best to keep yourself in check to weather the storm. Above all, do not get tempted into any nefarious personal schemes or affairs. They would end up destroying your path and weaving darkness into your karma. Are you surrounding yourself with the right people? Some of your connections at work may show their true colors when Venus in Virgo opposes Neptune retrograde in Pisces. It may not be overt, as you could intuitively pick up on being disliked or spoken about in a certain light by some of your colleagues. If necessary, you could use the opposition to address any potential issues to rectify your workplace bonds. But it might be wise to let go of any issues, as you should not be concerned with people who may not like or support you. As is the case with every monthly visit to an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart, the moon's friendly aspect to the north node in your financial sector today and to Uranus before leaving tomorrow can fuel your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination. The difference this time is that this is the only time this year that Venus, the planet of money, is also in an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart. You are known among your friends for your reasonable judgment. However, place no judgment on your personal needs this month. If you need more sleep, do not waste time justifying the extra hours or trying to understand what reason there is for this change. The body dictates what it needs in very simple terms. If you are sleeping well, enjoy the knowledge that you are growing in some way, if not physically, then emotionally, and that is why you are sleeping more. Today, it's going to be a question of union, a partnership, or meeting a new person. However, it is futile to want to change the way things happen, because what must happen will happen, no matter what. In addition, you are on the point of signing a big contract or making an investment, so you need to be as lucid as possible so that you don't make any mistakes. Why not isolate yourself for a few hours to take stock and weigh the pros and cons? Life is rich in the unexpected, and at the most unexpected moment you may meet someone who upsets your plans a bit. If you are going to have the moon moves through a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart, which it does every 4 weeks, then the weekend is always the ideal time. Even more so when this is not only Venus last weekend here, but just as Mercury has retrograde back in for a double dip visit. This might be the first weekend of your birthday month and new solar year, but ahead of tomorrow's new moon and the green light this will give things, there is a chance today to first pause as you keep one eye on the rear view mirror. To have the moon in a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart during Venus, the planet of love's last weekend here, is an added bonus, adding to a sense of nostalgia as a nostalgic trip down love's memory lane draws to a close. Helping with this is that you not only have Mercury back here as well, but in retrograde motion, adding even more nostalgia to the mix. Our eyes in the sky. The moon enters Aries Libra today and connects with the sun, forming a new moon. This is a strong test of your stamina and fighting power, and you could feel drained at times. You might need to roll out the yoga mat and take a child's pose at some point today. People could be acting the fool around you simply because they aren't equipped to handle the flood of emotions. Be prepared for a few to display some bad behavior. If you want the same kind of respect, cash, and admiration your idols enjoy, you'll have to put in the time and hard work to bring your ideas to their attention. Meanwhile, mind the way you dress and express yourself in the world. While others may perceive you one way, you're tempted to take a new path to keep them guessing. This is not a day for the faint of heart. Try to address your work and obligations with the understanding that everyone is feeling the weight of the world and unable to fully process the magnitude of what they're experiencing. Just take it slow and steady, and try your best to keep your eye on the ultimate goal in your life. We all get a reprieve in the evening. In the morning, the Virgo moon aligns with retrograde Mercury, making us chatty. Although we have much to say, we should be re-evaluating our ideas instead of attempting to prove anything to anyone now. Conversations will help us to hone our talking points and understand concepts from new perspectives. However, it is just as likely that we will take offense to differences of opinion. Try to keep an open mind, even if your beliefs remain unchanged. The moon begins its void of course following this aspect's perfection, suggesting we avoid starting new projects. Focus on work that is already in progress or take it easy. It will be easier to communicate, and job searches and salary negotiations should go more smoothly. If you want to make more money, don't think about what you don't have. Instead, think about what you can change in your life and the lives of others with what you earn now. What counts is the people you touch, not what you own. If you've wanted to make some changes to the way you earn or save money, this is the time to start or increase your efforts. Send out more resumes, join networking groups, or set up a savings plan. Mid-morning, the moon enters Libra, ending its void of course. Over the next 2 days, we are in a peacekeeping mood. A desire to keep matters pleasant and surface level can cause us to come across as superficial. Although achieving harmony is our primary intent, we should ensure that its pursuit doesn't lead us to make self-effacing choices.